All right, looks like we've got everybody here. We are ready to go. So I don't have, let me see, darn it. I got on and read that story. Does someone have it to read it? I don't have it.
You have it. Right.
Someone want to read it? Someone?
Okay. I have it. I don't know.
Julia and then Marie. Why don't Julia read part of it and Marie can read part of it. Those are the only two hands I saw.
It's loading, so good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So John lives in Memphis, Tennessee. Hold on. Sorry. My computer is glitching right
now. Nice glasses.
Thank you. Okay. There was a boy that was named John. John lived in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada, but he did not want to live there. He did not want to live there for two reasons. First, John liked to live where there are many people. Charlottetown has relatively little people.
Yeah, few people.
Secondly, John did not like cold. John only liked the cold sometimes. John did not like much of the, I don't know what calor means.
Calor is hot. Didn't like that hot, living in the hot heat.
Didn't like living in the hot and cold.
Like hot weather.
Okay. John wanted to live where there is hot weather. John was not happy.
Okay, Marie, do you want to go on?
George Clooney was in the class today. George had a secret, very, very big. George was living in Alaska, but he didn't say where exactly he was living. George was thinking that Bon was not in the class. So George told us where he was living. George said to us that he was living in the District 8. Shh, it is still a secret.
Yeah, just go on. You can just read the rest.
Okay, so in the class, there are three girls, very crazy, and one crazy boy. They were, or they are?
Yeah, they are.
They are crazy because they like the cold more than the heat. Karen lives in Weiser, Idaho, and
today
the temperature there was 27 degrees. Rebecca likes the cold also because she does not like it when there is much heat. And Shaylee likes the cold because Shaylee likes sweaters. Don likes the cold in Minnesota. They are crazy. Tanya and me, Minos.
Yeah, so that says to Tanya and to me, to us,
okay.
The heat is pleasing. Literally is what it says. We would say, Tanya and I like the heat more than the cold.
Tanya and I like the cold more, like the heat more than the cold. Like Evie.
Yeah, good.
Like Evie, I like the cold because I like to go outside and to look for elk. I like the heat.
Because I like to go outside.
Yeah, that's perfect. Look for elk. Pienso, you're on Pienso now.
Okay. I think that one day Evie and I are going to look for elks in Elko, Nevada. Tanya doesn't like the cold. Tanya lives on the coast of California or on the beach.
Sur is south.
California.
In the southern California.
Right, yeah.
She likes, she likes it because there is heat because it's hot.
Hot, right.
Tanya wants to live in California because it's hot. I don't want to live in California because they have relatively many persons in California. In fact, they have more persons in California than they have in Canada. They have approximately 39 million persons in California, but they only have 36 million persons in Canada. How interesting. No?
Good job, you guys. All right, good job.
Thank you.
That's perfecto. Okay, let me,
That was a lot.
lot there.
There's a lot
did you-
there.
How did you, could you guys read that? I could say you didn't know calor. Calor, caliente is
We
hot.
had calor.
Yeah, but calor is more like your weather type, and caliente is hot, like you touch it and it's hot.
What about if you taste it and it's hot?
Caliente.
Caliente?
Chocolate caliente is hot chocolate.
Uh,
Agua caliente. Pizza caliente. Those are all hot.
Same for spicy hot.
No, it's a different word.
Oh.
It's the word picante, like it.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Picante.
Salsa picante, have you heard of that?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's that type of hot. Where caliente is hot relative to temperature. Calor is hot relative to the weather type of hot. Hace calor. So you could say es un día caliente, it's a hot day. But then it's talking about the day and not the temperature, not the weather so much. Okay, Don, do you want to be John today?
Sure.
You can talk a lot here, Will. Okay, ¿qué sabemos de John? Sabemos primero, John es un chico. John vive, ¿dónde vive John?
Charlestown, Canada?
John Vive in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Islands.
Okay, I'm gonna change this.
I think he vive in Memphis.
Memphis, correcto.
He,
Vive en Memphis, Tennessee.
yeah, and
Y John vive en una casa o vive en la, do you know calle? Did we have calle yet?
street.
Street.
Street. Oh.
John vive en la
Sorry,
casa
you're breaking up.
o vive en la calle.
Vive en una casa.
Correcto. John vive en una casa. John, ¿tú vives en una casa o tú vives en la calle?
Yo vivo en una casa.
Correcto. Tú vives en una casa y yo vivo en la calle. Vivo en la calle. John, tú vives en una casa. John, compara mi situación con tu situación.
Yo vivo en una casa. Wait, is maybe tú vives en,
Sue is his or her, and tú is
Yeah.
yours.
yeah, so tú
And also you.
vives in la calle, is it El Calle?
La calle.
La Calle.
Correcto. Vivo en la calle. Y John, vivo solo. You're guessing, by the way, because I
Okay. Vivo con mi gato.
Now I asked about me, and you answered about you.
Oh,
Vivo solo?
Sí, no, vives con un elefante.
Correcto. Vivo con un elefante y un gato. Vivo con 2 mascotas. Vivo en la calle y tengo un Ferrari. Y vivo en mi Ferrari. Pero hay un problema. El elefante es muy grande. El Ferrari no. Joel, what's your question, Joel?
¿Qué es una mascota?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mascota? It's the word mascot, but it means pet.
Okay. I thought it meant animals, and I was like, why don't you just say animales?
Yeah, I could, but I'm saying, yeah, it's a more specific word. I thought maybe we'd had that before. Good job for
We did.
asking. You guys always
We
ask.
did have it before, Blaine. We have had
Okay.
mascotas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Just I can never remember it.
It's an easy one to remember because of the word mascot. But it's not a mascot, it's a pet. Carol, what's your question? Carol and then Julia.
My question, thank you, is are you saying you live in a car, C-A-R-R-O? And if so, could you pronounce it again for me?
Carro, C-A-R-R-O, yes.
So
It's
when
the
you
word
said,
car, but it's 2 R's and an O, carro.
I thought you said calle, la
That's
calle.
what-
That's the street.
Yeah, I do. I live in both.
Oh,
So you
okay,
live
car
on
on
the
the street?
I have a Ferrari in the street and I sleep in the Ferrari.
okay, so the street is en, would you say
En la calle.
en la calle,
En
mi carro?
En mi carro, sí.
Gracias.
Tengo un carro. Tengo un Lamborghini.
No.
No.
No, un Ferrari.
No tengo Lamborghini. Tengo un Toyota.
No.
Tú
No,
tienes
ridículo.
Tienes un
Tengo
Ferrari.
un
Ferrari.
Ferrari, correcto.
Pero ¿dónde está, dónde duerme el elefante?
El elefante no duerme en el carro.
No,
Pobre elefante. El elefante duerme en la calle. El
Is
gato
where they drive, Blaine? Where they
duerme. Remember the word dormitory?
Oh, in the
Dorm is
bedroom.
sleep. So this is the verb of like dormitory. So it's duerme. It's let me see if I can write
Duerme.
stuff. You know, I've only got one
I'm sorry, I
screen
hadn't
tonight.
heard that one before. I don't remember that one. Dorme. I remember dormitorio, but I didn't remember dorme or
I don't
dorme.
think we've had it yet.
Okay, do you know what? Here, I can write this now. Okay, duerme is sleeps. And
So duerme is sleeps. Gotcha.
car, mascota, pet. I'm going to put la calle is the street.
So we could say el elefante no duerme en un Ferrari.
No, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué, Tanya?
Porque es el elefante es grande. Not, I don't know how to say it. Won't fit in the car.
Just
En
say
un carro.
you said that's all you say. El elefante es grande. Okay, I'm going to teach you another word here. El elefante es demasiado.
Demasiado.
Demasiado grande.
Oh.
So the word, you can say the word, the elephant's big, but if you want to say he's too big, and this word demasiado has this word más in the middle, which is more. So you think of more, más, but demasiado is too big or too much or too many. It's T-O-O and then whatever makes sense in English. El elefante es demasiado grande, pero el gato no. El gato duerme en mi carro, pero mi elefante no duerme en mi carro. porque mi elefante duerme en la calle. Mi elefante es demasiado grande. Es una situación muy interesante. Pero John vive en una casa. John no vive en la calle.
I have a question.
Yes, Kim.
So demasiado, at first I thought it was a word that in itself said too big, too much, too many, but then you used it with demasiado grande, so it really just means two, and we have to put another word with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could say it's too hot, demasiado caliente.
Okay.
And sometimes you can use it all alone. Like you could just say, oh, it's just too much. You could say es demasiado. So if you use it all alone, you're saying too much.
Okay.
Or too many, something like that. Okay. Good question, you guys. Good. Be sure and ask. We just want you to ask every time because if you have a question, 10 other people in the class have the same question. Okay, es una situación muy interesante. John vive en Memphis, Tennessee. Vive en una casa grande. Vive en una mansión. Pero John vive con un gato. Y el gato tiene 10 dormitorios. Es una situación muy interesante. Pero John tiene un dormitorio, clase. John no está contento. El gato tiene 10 dormitorios. John tiene un dormitorio. Es una situación muy interesante. Yo duermo en la calle, en mi carro. Tengo un carro, un Ferrari. Tengo 2 mascotas. Una mascota es un elefante.
Hello.
Mascota número 2 es un gato. El gato duerme en la calle conmigo, en mi carro. El elefante no. No duerme en la calle conmigo. El elefante duerme en la calle solo. Es una situación muy interesante. Dan, compara mi situación con tu situación.
Yo vivo en una casa grande con mi gato. Mi gato tiene 10 dormitorios, pero tengo solo un dormitorio.
Yeah,
Es
Tango says
terrible.
I have. Good job.
Tú vives en la calle en su carro, tu carro y tu Ferrari. Tú tienes 2 mascotas. Un mascota es un gato. El gato duerme en tu Ferrari con, contigo.
Yes,
that
good
correct?
job. Perfect.
Okay.
Contigo. Can you guys hear that? With you is contigo. With me is conmigo. Good job, Don. ¿El elefante duerme en el carro conmigo, John?
No, el elefante es demasiado grande. What did you say?
Y no duerme.
Yeah.
Para el carro. You could say that for the car.
Pero duerme en el carro.
Sí, es correcto.
El elefante duerme en la calle.
Correcto. Y John, en tu opinión, ¿el elefante está contento con su situación?
Sí, pienso que el elefante es contento porque elefantes es normal para duerme. What's the word for outside? Is afuera?
Afuera.
Afuera.
Sí,
Es
un
normal.
momento. Pero, John, hay un problema. Mi elefante es un elefante que no es normal. No le gusta. Él quiere dormir. What's dormir, you guys?
To sleep.
Sleep.
Sí, quiere dormir en mi carro, pero no puede. ¿Por qué no puede, John?
Porque demasiado grande.
Porque es demasiado grande. Es una situación terrible para mi elefante. Mi elefante no está contento con la situación porque él duerme en la calle y no le gusta la situación. John quiere dormir en un carro, pero no puede. John, ¿y tu gato está contento con su situación?
Sí, mi gato es muy contento porque tiene 10 dormitorios.
Oh, celebración para el gato, ¿no? Yeah, es una situación muy interesante. Un gato y 10 dormitorios. Pero John, tú solamente tienes un dormitorio. ¿Por qué?
Porque el gato es, I don't know the word for it, es boss.
Just say the cat has 10
Jefe.
bedrooms. That's all you have to say.
El gato es jefe.
Sí, el gato es el jefe. Correct. Yeah, you can say that. You're all right there. Jefe is like the word chief, but it means boss. That's a good word. Sí, el gato es el jefe. Es una situación muy interesante. Y el gato está muy contento, pero John no. Pobre John. John solamente tiene un dormitorio. Y el gato tiene 10 dormitorios. No es una situación normal. Julia, compara mi situación con la situación de John.
Sí. John tiene una casa y tú no tienes una casa. Tú tienes un carro, un Ferrari. Y Don tiene un gato y tú tienes un gato también, pero el gato de John tiene 10 dormitorios en su casa y tu gato no tiene un dormitorio, y tú duermes con tu gato y tú tienes otra mascota y es un elefante y tu elefante no está contento porque él quiere dormir en su carro, pero no es posible porque él es demasiado grande.
Celebración, muy bien. Sí, Julia, mi gato y yo dormimos en el carro. El gato de John y John duermen en la casa. Julia, ¿dónde dormimos mi gato y yo? This word is an abbreviation here. It's ustedes.
Ustedes
And that means you
duermen.
guys.
Ustedes duermen en su carro.
Correcto. Nosotros, which is we, dormimos en el carro. Y Julia, ¿dónde duermen John y su gato?
John y su gato duermen en dormitorios en la casa de John.
Correcto. ¿Y John duerme en un dormitorio?
Sí, y su gato duerme en un otro dormitorio.
Correcto. El gato duerme en muchos dormitorios. El gato duerme 1 hora en un dormitorio y después va a otro dormitorio, duerme 1 hora, va 10 dormitorios, 10 horas. 10 dormitorios diferentes. Es una situación muy interesante. Marie, describe mi situación. Compara mi situación con la situación de John.
John vive en una casa. Tú vives en su carro en la calle con sus mascotas. Tú tienes 2 mascotas. Tiene un gato y un elefante. La elefante es demasiado grande. Dormir, to sleep. Duerme en su carro. Pero el gato puede dormir.
You're right. Dormir. You're right. Perfect.
Dormir en el carro. John no vive en la calle. John duerme. Duerme en la casa.
Correcto. Es una situación muy interesante, ¿no?
Sí, muy interesante. Yo quiero dormir en un SUV.
SUV y no un RV, no.
No, SUV.
SUV. Oh, sí.
Sí,
Es
sí.
una RV es bueno. O sea, SUV es bueno.
XT6 SUV es muy grande.
Oh. Es un elefante. ¿Puede dormir en un SUV, Marie?
No sé.
Mini elefante.
Yo no tengo un elefante, pero Greg puede dormir en SUV.
Oh, excelente. Yo tengo un elefante y mi elefante es muy grande. Y mi elefante no puede dormir en mi carro.
No.
Mi elefante no está contento con la situación.
Sí.
Excelente. Muy bien, Marie. Good job. Tanya and then Greg. Tanya, describe, compara mi situación con la situación de John.
Okay. John vivía en una casa grande con su gato. John no es contenta porque tienes una dormitorio solo. Un gato, John's gato, tienes 10 dormitorios. Es una situación muy interesante. Tú vives con un elefante y un gato en un Ferrari. El elefante no duerme en un Ferrari contigo porque demasiado grande. El elefante es demasiado grande. Oh my God.
Celebración, excelente. Y Tania, ¿tú tienes una opinión del gato de John? ¿Es una situación buena para el gato o la situación no es buena para el gato?
La situación para el gato es muy buena.
¿Por qué?
Porque el gato tiene 10 dormitorios.
¿10 dormitorios y un gato?
Sí, 10 dormitorios.
Oh, es una situación excelente para el gato.
Sí, sí.
Y Tania, ¿cuántos dormitorios tiene John?
John solo un dormitorio.
¿Un dormitorio? Oh, ridículo.
Es ridículo. John no
Pobre.
está contento.
No, tiene un dormitorio y el gato tiene 10 dormitorios.
Sí.
Es una situación excelente para el gato, pero una situación muy mala para John. John no está contento.
No está contento.
En mi opinión, el gato quiere estar afuera.
No. Vivian, no es correcto. El gato quiere 11 es 11. Quiere 11 dormitorios. El gato quiere todos los dormitorios, pero el gato permite un dormitorio para John.
Oh.
Así que el gato, en mi opinión, el gato es bueno, porque el gato da un dormitorio a John, pero el gato no, el gato quiere todos los dormitorios. Y John dice, no, yo quiero un dormitorio. Y el gato dice, miau, ok. Y el
gato es jefe.
Sí, el gato es jefe. Julia.
So how would you say allows? Like John, the cat allows John to have one bedroom?
Deja. Oh, you can say permite. But
What?
this word allow is deja. It's very, you'll learn it later on. I can write it here. I don't know if you'll be able to remember. It's a problem. But it is a very high frequency let, allow, and it's also leave, like leave it alone, or you leave something in your bedroom. Yes, Marie, Greg.
You're off the screen now for us on writing. We can't see anything after you guys sleep.
Okay.
Same here. It's disappeared down below.
Okay.
It's in the margin.
It doesn't fit.
Let me see.
Maybe smaller font.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I like that I can read the letters, but
how's that
off screen? Much
Is
better,
that
thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Now
Usually
what you've
I'm
written.
on 2 screens, but then tonight I'm on 1 screen, so it's kind of harder, but I'm doing actually pretty well. Okay, Greg, compara, is there any other questions? Did I see any other hands? Okay, Greg, compara mi situación con la situación de John.
John vive y duerme en una casa grande,
en mansión con el gato en los dormitorios. Tú vive en la calle en un carro Ferrari con elefante demasiado grande.
That's good. Perfect.
Demasiado grande.
That's good. That's perfect. Celebración. Muy bien. Correcto. Maridos. Compara mi situación con la situación de John. And then Karen, you're next.
Sí. Tu situación no es bueno que la situación de John, porque tú vives en la calle en su carro con su gato y su elefante vive en la calle porque su elefante no vive en su carro porque él es demasiado grande para su carro.
Sí.
Pero John vive en su casa con su gato, pero la situación de John no es bueno también porque su gato tiene 10 dormitorios y John solamente tiene uno dormitorio porque su gato es el jefe.
Sí. ¿Y el gato
Entonces,
quiere 10 dormitorios o el gato quiere todos los dormitorios?
ya, el gato de John quiere todos los dormitorios, pero él permite uno dormitorio para John.
Oh, excelente. Celebración para el gato. ¡Yay, gato! Permite un dormitorio para John.
Un dormitorio para John.
Excelente.
Good job, Marie.
Sí.
Great job.
Yeah, isn't that good? Isn't she good?
Great
Julia,
job.
what's your question? Good job, Marie. I love it.
So how would you say like the cat is kind or nice to let John have one bedroom?
A really good word for nice is the word simpático. And it's
Okay.
the word sympathetic, but it doesn't mean sympathetic. It means nice.
So it's a false cognate?
Yeah, it's very close. It's really what we call a false cognate, but it's so close you can easily remember it.
Right, because it's the same in French, so I was just making
Yeah,
sure.
sympathique, yeah. Simpático, yes. Rebecca, ¿tienes una pregunta?
See, when I want to say your, like your cat, do I use do or su or both? Okay.
Okay, tu gato is your.
Uh-huh.
And if you say su, it's also right because there's a formal you.
Oh, okay, usted. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just teaching you the informal way, but
Yeah,
it's
of course.
technically correct to say the informal and formal. So you can say tu or su. They both sound right. They're both perfect.
Okay, and if I want to say one bedroom, I heard you say un dormitorio, right?
That's right. Un dormitorio, yes.
When do we say uno?
Oh, uno is just the number.
Oh, okay.
Like you could say he's chico número uno, number one.
Oh,
But if
okay,
you
okay.
say there is one boy, you'd say hay un chico. You see, that's
so-
one too. But it's talking about a boy or a bedroom or a cat.
Okay,
One
so when
cat.
it's counting.
One cat and a cat is the same thing in Spanish.
Okay. Oh, got it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Gracias.
It's good to ask those
I think I used it wrong. I said John tienes una dormitorio.
Yeah, una
It's
is it's right for something like a casa, something that's feminine. una
Gotcha, yes.
casa, tiene una gata, tiene una amiga.
Gotcha.
But you guys, if you don't remember that, it doesn't matter. People understand perfectly on that.
Gracias.
Now, on the word contento, contenta, that one you got to get right because they'll hear. If you say Julia's contento, they'll hear that you're calling her a boy, and they won't. That one's something you got to get right in Spanish. But
So
you can say the other one. It doesn't matter that much. You want to
So
get
if-
it right, but as you get
if
better,
you're
yes.
you're saying then that it's the number one would be uno. And then if you're referring to one boy, it's un, and if it's one girl, it's una.
Yeah.
Is that
Mhm.
Un
okay?
chico, una chica. It's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job.
So the A is just okay. I got it. Yep.
Okay, who is next? Karen, did you talk yet? Karen, describe la situación. Compara mi situación con la situación de John.
John, situación es bueno. John vive en la casa grande. El gato tiene 10 dormitorios. Tú vive en el carro en la calle con 2 mascotas.
Sí, mascotas.
Mascotas. Okay. Un gato duerme en la carro. Su elefante duerme en la calle.
I think that's everything. Is there more?
Okay.
Grande.
You know, I have a comment. Last week, I went back and watched the first class of you guys, where you guys are now compared to where you start. It's just shocking how much better you are right now compared to, it's hard for you to even remember back because you have so much Spanish in your brains now. But if you ever go back, I watched that very first class. Oh my gosh, it's just shocking to me how much you've improved. I just love it. Okay, let's do one more. Rebecca, why don't you try it? And then I'm going to have everybody do it individually, and then I'm going to have you talk in groups in breakout rooms. Okay, Rebecca, compara mi situación con la situación de John.
Sí, tú vives en la calle en su carro y su carro no es grande, así que su gato puede dormir en su carro, pero su elefante no puede dormir en su carro porque el elefante es demasiado grande. Y para John, la situación de John es muy interesante porque John no es el jefe, su gato es el jefe. Así que su gato tiene 10 dormitorios y pobre John solamente tiene un dormitorio.
Oh.
Y el gato, cada hora puede dormir en un dormitorio diferente. Es una situación ridícula.
Sí, y Rebecca, en tu opinión, ¿el gato necesita 10 dormitorios?
Sí, el gato es el jefe y así que...
Pero Rebecca no necesita 10 dormitorios. El gato quiere 10 dormitorios, quiere 11, quiere todos los dormitorios. pero el gato necesita un dormitorio.
No, 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 no. El gato piensa en, oh my God, how do you say? They think in different way. Huh?
Just say he
Piensa
thinks
diferente.
that, and then say why. Piensa que.
El gato piensa que cada hora es diferente y así que ella necesita diferentes dormitorios.
Oh, yo comprendo, yo entiendo, Rebecca. Sí, es una situación un poco diferente. Un gato con 10 dormitorios es mucho. En mi opinión, es una situación muy diferente. Okay, you guys, I'm going to give you 1 minute. See if you can talk for a minute. Okay, go ahead and start.
Okay. Two. Contigo, su gato, seguramente dormir, seguramente no está contento. John, dormir en un dormitorio, pero su gato tiene 10 dormitorios.
Okay, tiempo. Excelente. Show me how you did time-wise. If you could do the whole minute or just about the whole minute, show me that. Show me how you did. Okay. Show me confidence now. How did you feel confidence-wise from 1 to 5 on your fingers? Okay, good job. Okay, you know, I want to do 30 seconds and just give it a lot of people. So let's start with same. You guys are first. I'm gonna time you for 30 seconds. Talk as much as you can for 30 seconds. Or let's go, Shaylee, you go first. And then I'll let get around to everybody, and then we'll go in breakout rooms. Okay, Shaylee, 30 seconds.
Tú vives en la calle en su carro. Tú tienes dos mascotas. Dos mascotas son un elefante y gato. Tú y tu gato duermen en tu carro, pero el elefante no puede.
Okay, tiempo. Okay, now, you guys, I want you to hear the one thing she said. She said, tú y tu gato, and she put an N on the duerme. That's really good Spanish. Because when it's more than one, it's an N, duermen. If it's you, it's an S. So you say, tú duermes, you guys, or they duermen. And then if it's just he or she, it's duerme. And Shaylee did that perfectly. I loved it. Made me feel so happy.
Wait, what did I do? Because I thought I put an N. Was I supposed to put the N or the S?
You put an N where you should have.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because you said you and the cat sleep.
Okay.
And that's it. Now, if you were just talking to me, how would you say you sleep in the car? To me alone, Shaylee.
Duermes.
Right. Okay. Perfect. When you're talking to me, it's duermes. Is Brig there? Does he want to talk?
He should be here. Brig, turn on your camera if you can hear your mom.
You want me to come back to him? Is he ready right now? Does he want to do it?
He's in the other room. I'll go check.
Okay.
You can call somebody else.
We'll try him. Okay, Vivian, 30 seconds.
Okay. Tú vives en tu carro en la calle. Tú tienes dos mascotas. Tu gato duerme contigo, pero tu elefante quiere dormir contigo, pero no puede dormir porque él es demasiado grande.
Perfect, perfect. Vivian, your Spanish sounds so good. Now, whenever you say puede, the second dormir is an IR, dormir. And you did that perfectly, and you also did it on quiere, dormir. So you're saying wants to sleep, is able to sleep. And so it's just perfect Spanish. I love it. Your whole, everything you said was perfect. Makes me feel so happy you can talk like that.
Good teachers.
Okay, Evie, 30 seconds.
John vive en una casa grande con el gato. Tú vive en la calle en tu Ferrari con el gato. John's una casa tiene 11 dormitorios. Uno dormitorio para el gato.
Good job. That was great. Celebración. Great job. Great Spanish. Okay, Carol, 30 seconds.
Es interesante, es una situación muy interesante. Tú vives en la calle con su gato duerme, tú y su gato duerman
Perfect.
duermen en el Ferrari, porque Pobre John vive en el casa grande con un gato, pero un gato es muy diferente y vive en 10 dormitorios. Un dormitorio para una hora.
Excelente. Tiempo. Excelente, Carol. Good job. Kim, 30 seconds.
John vive en su casa grande con su gato. El gato es el jefe y tiene 10 dormitorios. El gato deja John un dormitorio.
Good job. Good job.
Tú vives en su carro en el calle. El gato duerme contigo. El elefante demasiado grande para su carro y duerme en la calle.
Tiempo. Excelente. Deja. Good. Deja un dormitorio. Leaves one bedroom for John. Perfect Spanish. Good job. Joe, 30 seconds. See how you can do.
Hola, ok. Tú tienes dos mascotas, un gato muy fin y un elefante. Tú duermen en del Ferrari, pero tiene un amigo, Juan, tiene una situación muy difícil. Hay un gato del horrible. Es un gato jefe. Tiene
Tiempo. Good job. Excelente. El gato es terrible porque el gato quiere todos los dormitorios. Sí. Pero el gato deja un dormitorio para John. Así que Es simpático, un gato simpático. Marilyn, 30 seconds.
Okay. Tú vives en el carro, en la calle, contigo su gato. Su elefante no puede dormir en el carro, pero demasiado. John vives en la casa grande con su gato. Su gato tiene 10 dormitorios y John solamente un dormitorio.
Excelente. Tiempo. Muy bien, Marilyn. Love it. Good job. Teresa Jack.
Sí.
30 seconds.
Okay, John vive en un casa grande en Memphis con su gato, el jefe. John tiene 11 dormitorios, pero el gato tiene 10 dormitorios. Pienso que el gato todavía duerme en la dormitorio de John.
Excelente. The word todavía is a good word, you guys. Todavía is still. So
We had that
Teresa's
like last
think
time,
that
I think.
cat's sleeping in John's bedroom. I love it. Good job.
That's what my cat would do. He'd have 10 bedrooms and still sleep in mine.
I told you he wanted all of them. He's not happy. The cat should be satisfied, but he's not. He wants John's room too. So,
That's a typical cat, though.
yeah, I guess. Okay, Joel, you ready to go? 30 seconds. Habla.
Okay. Tú vives en tu carro en el calle con un gato y un elefante, pero tu elefante no duerme en el carro porque él es demasiado grande para el Ferrari.
Okay, that's time. Tiempo. Good job. Perfect Spanish. Celebración. Muy bien. Jenny, 30 seconds. Escribe la situación.
Tú vives en su carro en la calle, tú tienes un Ferrari. El elefante quiere dormir en carro, no puedo, es obvio. El gato se llama jefe, duermen en carro conmigo, con Blaine. Señor jefe contento, no simpático el elefante.
Celebración. Muy bien. Excelente. Pam, 30 seconds.
En mi opinión, el gato de John es no contento porque el gato es cansado. El gato va de la dormitorio a la dormitorio toda la noche. No es contento. No es excelente, situación excelente por el gato, pobre gato.
Pobre gato. El gato no está contento. Tiene 10 dormitorios y no está contento. Es una situación terrible, en mi opinión. Excelente. Brig, 30 seconds.
Okay. Tú eres vivía en la carro. I can't say street. It's hard.
Just say something else and talk about John's house.
John quiere un casa grande.
John quiere un gato, la gata, gato quiere un, forgot what number it was.
10
Diez.
dormitorios.
Yes, dormitorios.
Okay, good job. You're over time. Now, quiere is wants and tiene is has. So I couldn't tell if that's what you're trying to say or not, but if you want to say he has, then you say tiene. If you say he wants, then you say quiere. Excellent. Okay, Paige, 30 seconds. See how you can do here.
Tú vives en la calle en tu Ferrari y tú tienes dos mascotas. Un mascota es un gato y la otra mascota es la elefante. La gato dormir en tu carro, pero la elefante vive duerme en la calle porque es muy grande para la carro.
Paige, you're just getting better and better. You've made so much progress. I love it. Okay, you guys, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. So as soon as that, I'm just going to, you get to talk for 1 minute, and then I'm going to close the rooms, and it'll tell you you've got 59 seconds or something to go back. So as soon as we do that, then the second person can talk. So you don't have a lot of time here. Okay, just a minute, real quick. Okay, there you go. There. Okay, go ahead. I think one person might be in one room, but I'll get it right. Oh, Hey, you guys, good job. How was that on the mount? Did that feel too much?
No, it was good.
It was good.
Okay, I always worry whether it's too much, too many words.
It's
What's-
always harder without the visual cues for me. Like a few words I wanted to look at the screen to remember.
Yeah, we put them there so you can do that. What does the word duerme mean?
To sleep.
To sleep?
Sleep.
Sleep.
And what's the difference of duerme and dormir?
To
Sleep
versus sleep.
infinitive.
Yeah, the R makes it to sleep. The duerme is he sleeps. What about the difference of duerme and duermen?
Plural.
Duermen would be two
They
people.
sleep.
They sleep.
Duermen is they and you guys. And duerme is who?
He or she
He or
or
she.
He or
it.
He or
she.
she,
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, he or she, it's also you formal. How about the difference of duerme and duermes?
You sleep and he.
You sleep and he sleeps.
Yep, you sleep and he sleeps. How about this one? Dormimos and duermen.
We sleep.
and they
We
sleep.
sleep.
They
You
sleep.
They
and
sleep.
they sleep, right. How about puede dormir?
Is able to sleep.
He
Is
can
able to sleep, can sleep, yeah. How about quiere dormir?
He
Wants
He
to
wants
sleep.
to sleep.
Wants to
Yeah,
sleep.
you want.
Okay, good job.
Quiero dormir.
How about the word demasiado?
Too much.
Too much.
Too much, yeah.
Too
How about demasiado grande?
Too big.
Too big.
Too big, yeah. El elefante es demasiado grande para el carro y no puede dormir en el carro. So,
Tengo una pregunta.
pregúntame, Rebecca.
¿Cómo se dice the cat allows John to have un dormitorio? So, el gato deja John
Yeah,
tener.
le deja tener. You can put that
Oh,
le or
lo
lo. The lo
deja.
can be in front, allows him. Lo deja tener un dormitorio. Or you can
Oh,
say
tener.
deja
Okay.
tener a John un dormitorio. It's better on the lo as him. Allow, lo deja tener. O deja un
Lo deja
dormitorio
o
para
le deja.
John. Yeah, you can say deja leaves un dormitorio para John. You can say it that way too.
Okay, that's easy.
Deja.
That's
Can you
easier.
repeat the le deja because I'm not familiar with that.
Lo deja tener, allows him to have. Allows him to have it.
Ah,
How would
The
you say the
lo-
past tense? How would you say that in the past?
Lo dejaba tener, or probably lo dejó tener. There's two past tenses in Spanish. Dejó is maybe a little more common there.
Okay.
Dejó makes it an event, something that happened. Dejaba is something that isn't completed. Kim.
How do you know when to use le deja tener versus lo deja tener?
Well, a lot of times they're interchangeable is the problem. They have this, it's a thing in Spanish where you can do le for him and lo for him. But if it's it, then you can only use lo. Like if you're referring to dormitorio, you have to use lo. But when it's a person, you can say lo or le. It's just a funny thing in Spanish. It really makes it a little easier, but the lo is always just it, lo or la. Rebecca.
see, okay, I'm a little bit confused. Can I double check? So if I want to say el gato le deja tener un dormitorio, ¿es correcto?
Yeah, allows him a bedroom is really what you're saying.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, le deja tener un dormitorio, yeah. Allows him to have a bedroom. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
And or I can say el gato lo deja. That's it.
Yeah. Let's. Lo deja is more like leaves it. Like he leaves it in his room or leaves it in the car or something. Lo deja en el carro, because then that lo is an it. It's not a person.
Yeah. So it's referring to the room, right? Lo deja.
Yeah.
Leaves room
Or
to him. Okay.
whatever you're leaving in the car, or whatever you're leaving in the house. Or
Okay, got it.
then it would be the
Gracias.
dormitorio. Or you could leave the cat in the car. Rebecca lo deja en el carro, leaves the cat in the car, leaves it in the car.
Okay.
You've got Rebecca tiene chocolate y lo deja en el carro, leaves it in the car. But deja's very, boy, I'm doing Portuguese, and deje is the same word in Portuguese. My gosh, it's so common. I see it all the time, and it's so common in Spanish too. It just takes a while. Any other questions? Okay, you guys are amazing, amazing class. It made me feel so good to go back and see your first class, to see where you are now, to see where you started out. That's one thing. My wife has this group called Recovery, and they always go back and say, this is what I would have done before. It's just so neat to see where you were compared to see where you are. You're just got a lot of Spanish in your brain. So anyway. Hey, good job, you guys. Adios.
Gracias. Adiós.
Adios.